Do we know what Lonnie's other high and assists are?
We'll have Coach Burke and then Michaela Purdue and Melanie Cornfield. Hello. Hello.
Terrible.
We'll start with an opening statement from Coach, followed by questions.
First and foremost, I want to say congrats to Coach Brennan for their win, bowl eligibility in year 2. I know being in year 1 what year 2 could potentially look like. I think I'm just so happy and excited for them. Great week to be a Wildcat. Tommy and the boys taking care of business. Volleyball, Coach Rita. Yep. Yep, started with football. Yep. Coach Rita. Shout out to Coach Wes. National champs, 2 times national champs, right? Like we're just trying to keep up with the rest of Wildcat athletics at this point. So super exciting. Swimming had a great meet yesterday. So just excited for our whole athletic department. It's been feeding like energy in this building. So really proud of our players. That was a really, really good team that's picked top 2 in their league. And we're just getting better every game. And I'm so thankful. And that was a fun game to coach. We just saw some joy. We saw some excitement. We want improvement from Exhibition 1 to Exhibition 2. We want improvement to Game 1 into Game 2. I mean, and that's what we're seeing, you know. And I just hope it's a steady increments of improvement all season. And I think it will be if they keep working. So I'm really, really proud, especially of these 2, but our whole staff, our players, and our program to start 2-0 feels really good.
So, Mickey, when you hit the 3 free throws, did that make you feel like everything was going to go in?
Probably, yeah. Once I see them, whether it's a free throw, a layup, whatever it is, once I see that first one go in, I think that kind of boosts me a little bit.
And some pretty assists by Lonnie. Can you just talk about her, how she makes everyone better?
She makes everyone better. I mean, that's the most assists in a game since Aerie. I mean, that's not easy to do. I mean, that's 12, and I think a couple people missed some chippies, which she'll get on them about tomorrow, I'm sure. I've been watching her do it for over a year, and I'm fortunate to be her coach, and I just get to sit on the sideline and look at our staff and be like, holy cow, did you see that? I mean, that last one to Nora, there's a reason she was my first call when I got this job. I'll put it that way. Super happy to be her coach, proud of her, and she's so special. So very thankful to get to watch it.
7 minutes of the first quarter and then erupted for 31 in the second. What did you tell the team and kind of what changed from the first and second quarter?
It's nothing that I told them that made them score 31. I mean, when they know when they guard, when we have some bounce on the defensive end, we're able to get live rebounds. We're able to go out and play with a little bit of pace. Lonnie is the only one right now pushing tempo for us. Well, then all of a sudden you get Samaya pushing it a little bit, and then you get some people sprinting the wings because they're getting rewarded for it. When we can play a little bit faster, I don't think we're going to be the fastest team in the country, but we need to score more points in transition, and when we're able to do that when we guard at a high level. So they know their offense this year is going to come from their defense. We guarded extremely well tonight. I thought we could have held them in the 50s easily. Unfortunately, they shot 33 free throws, which is story for another day. But we guarded really well, which allows us to get out and get an offensive flow, long story short.
For the 2 of you about, I'm not asking you to comment really on what the officials did, but did it feel like a physical game to you?
No, I don't think it was a physical game. I mean, obviously, like, fouls are fouls, but we could have played more.
It is what it is. We just got to adjust. We got to just keep our head in the game at the end of the day and let her worry about the officiating.
Last game you had Michaela coming off the bench. Tonight she played in the entire game. What changed from this game to last game that you saw that really gave you the confidence in her to keep her on the floor the entire night?
Oh, I never lost confidence in her by any means. It's just challenging her to be the best she can be. She starts dogging it again this week in practice, and we'll send her the same message like that, and that's what she wants. She wants to be pushed and challenged and coached, it wasn't she was coming off the bench because she wasn't a good player a couple weeks ago. Like that's not it. I want to continue to challenge and push our players and never let them get comfortable and be complacent. I don't think she drops 31 tonight if she's just not like in attack mode. And I think that bringing her off the bench a little bit, challenging her on the defensive end is really just brought that like attack mode killer mentality back out of her, which is when she drops 31, you know. But there was never any confidence lost in her by any means.
And the awards, you won them tonight. I had asked you about that in the last game. So what do you feel like you guys did better there?
Made a conscious effort to box out and make sure we finished possessions. And we had more O boards than they did. They sat in zone, so it's easy to kind of just have some offensive rebounds fall into your lap. That's one of the weaknesses about a zone is it's hard to box out of. So some fell into our lap, and we did a better job keeping the ball out of their lap on the offensive glass. So again, we still gave up 9, but that's not 16 what it was 2 weeks ago, right? So we're just seeing constant improvement.
Low, but it feels like at times there are still some opportunities for like some point blank range type things. What are some things that you can work on with her to just, you know, continue being efficient down low?
We call it blow and layups, and that's what we're doing right now. But she knows, like, she just got to have a better feel, touch, confidence. There's drill work. We do it, right? We're in the gym. She's in the gym. So I don't know. It's maybe she's tight. Maybe she's anticipating contact, whatever it is. But she watches film. She's in the gym. She's doing the mic and drills. So I think it's just something clicking in her mind. Just finish. Don't expect contact. Have some touch. Again, she's still getting used to that basketball getting in her hands from the pass that Lonnie throws. She's gone 4 years without ever having that pass. You know what I mean? So those types of things that we're seeing her get more comfortable. She'll get there.
And T made her debut. So she's just been not healthy, right?
Yeah. Yep, she's just getting back in the swing. I wasn't even sure if I was going to put her in tonight. Obviously, foul trouble was an issue. She needs a few more practices under her belt to get back flowing and confident. And, threw her in there today just to get her feet wet a little bit. But I wouldn't expect that to be your typical performance from Tanny by any means. We're going to need her for sure.
And then Freddie, is she hurt too?
Freddie's not hurt. She has been on and off, so it's been really hard to have consistency with her in practice. And I'm a big practice person. If you don't practice, I generally won't play you. So it's just been some kind of on and off stuff with Freddie, where if she can give us some consistency in practice, I expect to be able to give her a chance in a game.
Y'all were up by 21, and then UCI made a bit of a run there, kind of in the late in the third quarter into the fourth quarter. What's the message just to keep your foot on the gas and not let up a lead like that?
Yeah, that's the message. I told him at halftime, if any ounce of complacency sets in, like you have yourself a ball game. I mean, we're up 10 or 12, whatever it was at half. Like, we're not a team that can relax or get comfortable, and we won't be one all year. We know we got to keep our foot on the gas, but it's really hard when you're just like handcuffed by fouling, right? I mean, we probably set a record for time in the bonus today, which is unbelievable. So it's just like, it's hard. Every time you touch somebody when there is a foul called, and again, we have to adjust. We have to make sure that we're doing a good job, but when they shoot 33 free throws, it's hard. Those are free points that they didn't necessarily like earn. You know what I mean? So it is hard. I'll have to go back and see how many of their 61 came, just in bonus time, because that's tough to get into defensive flow and rhythm and keep your foot on the gas offensively when there's just a lot of whistles on the other end.
Was there any part of the game or any focus areas that really stood out to you as far as like what the team did really well? And how would you say, did you make any adjustments or strategy after taking the lead in the first half to maintain that lead?
I thought we handled the zone really well. We haven't seen a ton of zone or practiced a ton versus zone, except for the last couple days, and so we're just still getting. We don't even have all our stuff in. We don't have all our zone stuff in. We don't even have all our man stuff in yet. So just them locking in, knowing they were going to see a lot of zone today. I think that was a key to our success, because if we didn't handle that zone well, it would have been a long night offensively for us. It helps when you're knocking down shots from the perimeter against the zone. But then halftime adjustments was let's go back to what's given us success in the first half. Let's make sure we keep doing those things, which again starts on the defensive end of the floor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.